Adrian Cole grew up in a small town in the countryside of England. His family was not poor, but they were far from wealthy. His father worked as a mechanic, and his mother ran a tiny bakery. They lived paycheck to paycheck, often worrying about bills and the uncertainty of the future. From a young age, Adrian was curious. He loved to read about inventions, business leaders, and great thinkers. But he also had a weakness. He doubted himself too much. Whenever he tried something new, he would quickly give up, thinking, maybe I'm just not good enough. At the age of 19, Adrian tried to start his own online clothing business. He put in a few weeks of effort, but soon quit after facing his first setback. A supplier scammed him and he lost his little savings. "See, I knew I couldn't do this," he muttered. That moment cemented a belief in his head that success was only for people born rich or lucky. He got a job at a local supermarket, stacking shelves and scanning items for hours, day after day. But deep down, he felt something was missing. One rainy evening, while returning from work, Adrian met an old man sitting outside a cafe. The man looked fragile, but had sharp, lively eyes. He struck up a conversation with Adrian, asking what he wanted to do in life. Adrian shrugged. "I wanted to start a business once, but I failed. I guess it's not for me." The old man smiled and said, "You don't fail because you tried and it didn't work. You fail only when you stop trying. The problem is not your failure, it's your mindset." Those words stuck with Adrian. That night, he went home and started searching about mindset, growth, and success. He discovered the concept of a growth mindset, the belief that skills, intelligence, and success are not fixed, but can be developed with effort, persistence, and learning. Adrian decided to change his thinking. Instead of saying, "I can't," he started saying, "I can learn." He gave himself one rule: no giving up until I've truly learned something from every setback. He started small, waking up earlier, reading 30 minutes a day, and writing down his goals. He began learning digital marketing through free resources online. At first, it was hard. He made mistakes, ads failed, he wasted money, but this time, instead of quitting, he reminded himself, this is feedback, not failure. 6 months later, Adrian launched another small online store, selling custom phone cases. This time, he carefully researched his suppliers, studied his competitors, and applied the lessons from his past failures. At first, sales were slow, but he didn't give up. He kept adjusting his strategies. One night, he woke up to find that his store had made 20 sales in a single day. That moment changed everything. He realized success wasn't about being lucky, it was about mindset, persistence, and growth. Over the next 3 years, Adrian expanded his business. He hired a small team, invested profits wisely, and kept learning. Every obstacle became a chance to improve. When an ad campaign failed, he studied why and created a better one. When a supplier backed out, he built relationships with 2 more. When people doubted him, he smiled and kept working silently. His mindset had shifted from victimhood to ownership. Instead of thinking, "Why me?" he asked, "What can I learn from this?" By the age of 26, Adrian's company had grown into a 6-figure e-commerce business. But more than money, he valued the person he had become. He often remembered the old man's words, "The problem is not your failure, it's your mindset." Now Adrian gave motivational talks at schools and local events. He told young people the truth. Your mindset is the foundation of your success. Skills can be learned, money can be earned, but without the right mindset, nothing lasts. Your mindset can truly shape your destiny. Change your thoughts, and you change your life.